I really feel I'm at a high point.
Rah! I emerged from the top of the lump of dough. I'm out of it. I've succeeded.
And what I mean by that is, with my streaming, I'm able to pretty much play whatever kind of game I like to play. And you guys will tune in. It doesn't matter if it's an action-based combat shooter like Black Ops 4. It doesn't matter if it's an open world exploration game like Assassin's Creed. It doesn't matter if it's a chill game like Minecraft. It doesn't matter if it's a slow turn-based RPG like Dragon Quest XI. Okay? I'm the one playing the game and making money doing it. You're the one playing a terrible game probably for the next year because it's the only game you fucking play because you're a fucking idiot. You guys have been turning out for pretty much anything that I've been playing and have been incredibly supportive. Now, I'm not saying that the stream attendance has been amazing for every single game, but what I'm noticing now is because I've become a full-time interactive live streamer rather than focusing on just playthroughs for YouTube, basically the attitude of my viewing audience has completely changed. It's now allowing me to do things that normally I wouldn't. It's allowing me to play games that I basically previously would have played and would have been a huge flop. You know, previously I would have said, we're going to do a long JRPG playthrough, and everyone would have groaned and moaned, and all the viewership on YouTube would have been way down, and I would have been in financial trouble because of it. Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call massive bullshit on any idiot who says that about either the Watch Dogs 2, which I've been playing recently and really liking, or Pokemon. It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. Okay? Now, I'm able to play the games that I love, and you guys still come out and hang out with me, all right? Even if not all of you, because I know some of you don't like JRPGs, right? But people come out, they're supportive, they make the streams supportive, you know, they come out and contribute, and, you know, in general, even though viewership isn't amazing, it's still enough to keep me going. And this is the complete polar opposite of when I used to be reliant 100% on a YouTube audience. You know, I hate to say it, but YouTube is fickle, okay? They are. YouTube viewing audience has always been very fickle. YouTube is a significant, big chunk of my income. Like, no lie, make no bones about it. What I do on YouTube still pays the bills. Without that income, I can't pay my bills. If I disappear from YouTube, there's a huge gap missing. Someone like me, if I disappeared from YouTube, how many other people are there like me on YouTube right now that are genuine gamers who are doing it the way I still do it? They're not doing these highly fucking polished, edited, scripted bullshit. They're doing genuine gameplay and stuff like me. No, everyone's abandoned my formula. It still brings in good revenue for me. Helps me pay my bills, right? I make roughly half of my income from YouTube, from DSP gaming in general. And then I make about half of my income from
begging.
If I wasn't playing the biggest and hottest new release, YouTube would basically say, oh, well, how dare Phil play an old retro game or play a game from his past that he likes or do this or that. We just want to see Phil play the new stuff. Or the flip side of that would be, why isn't Phil playing a game, for example, you know, Street Fighter or something where he plays and he rages online. We want his rage because we want to see him fail at the game and rage and rage. It's a very fickle audience, and I hate to say it, but over the years, the YouTube audience has become more and more toxic to the point where they just don't want to enjoy the stuff I'm doing. They want to laugh at it. You see what I mean? They're not there to enjoy a game with me or have a fun, interactive experience. They're there to be toxic. And I hate to say that, but it's just true that YouTube became a toxic environment where if it wasn't something that was something that could be spun into something dramatic or toxic, they didn't like it. All right. But like I told you guys, this year in particular, I've noticed that when I do stuff, for example, that would really spurned me to play Final Fantasy IV. I'll be very honest with all of you. What really gave me the final push to do this was Dragon Quest XI. The playthrough ended up being, at the end, around 80 hours. And it was amazing, and it was one of the most fun gaming experiences I've had in the past few years. You guys were there for every step of the way for the playthrough. You were supportive every step of the way. And basically, it made me feel really special because it made me feel like you guys care about what I do. And it's not necessarily just because I'm playing a new release or I'm playing a game that I'm going to rage at, but that there actually are people out there who care about the content I put out and feel that it has meaning. And you guys give me what I need, the aid and the support I need to punch through every time. And then it seems like we have a few months where things are good, and then the next lump of dough squishes me again. And it kind of reinvigorated me to say, I want to play more games that I like versus I want to play more games that are just going to get views. You see what I mean? And that's why I'm doing this playthrough, okay? Obviously, guys, you've noticed subs are at an all-time high. Yesterday, we hit 1,426 subscribers. That's the most I've ever had on the channel. That is mostly due to a person named and they've been coming in gifting subs every single day. I don't know if they will continue to do that or not. But I'm certainly very grateful for their support. Right now, they've already given me a great head start on the funds I'm trying to raise for my taxes next year. So much appreciated to Emerald 7. If you guys have come in today, you're like, what the hell? Why do I have a sub? That's probably why. You were probably gifted a sub from someone, okay?
So, if anyone, has, now I'm confused. Hold on, I distracted myself here. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so. Oh, hold on a second.
We started off with a tip that looks like it's a troll tip, but I'm going to entertain it anyway. We start off with
DSP the Sauce Walker.
okay. And the tip is a $2 tip. And the person says, did you hear the sad news about your old partner, super best friend splitting up? How do you feel about this situation? They also had a very strong 10-year legacy like yourself. Well, first of all, I have no association with them. And by the way, they were called Super Best Friends Play, not Super Best Friends. And I have no association with them whatsoever. Over the years, people have actually made jokes saying that basically when their stuff and my stuff when I did co-op with John Rambo back in the day was very, very similar. And people liked both of it, right? But then I moved and that was the end of the co-op. And so, people still to this day kind of made comparisons. It's always sad to see longtime content creators have to go away for various reasons. The bottom line is I've never watched a single video of theirs. I know nothing about them. And even though the only things I've ever been told about them
Is that they talk shit about me.
they would basically say that I'm a train wreck of a content creator and har har har, basically make fun of me just like everyone else on the internet who's ignorant and doesn't actually watch my stuff. People who just watch fail montages and shit. They just make fun of me instead of actually doing 5 seconds of research to find out who I am as a streamer or a content creator. So all I can say is par for the course. They were ignorant, I guess. And all they ever did was talk shit about me, supposedly. But for me, I'm not going to have sour grapes. In fact, it is the holiday season. So I said this on pre-stream yesterday, and I'll say it again because obviously this person wasn't paying attention. I wish them the best. They're known for doing co-op commentary. Now they're all splitting up to do their own separate projects. Hopefully they're successful, because that would really suck that for whatever reason they had to break up and then they go away. Obviously they have a huge dedicated fan base who still wants to see them do stuff. So hopefully they're successful in their future endeavors. Let's see. The Pone Cake Cheers. Are you going to record gift opening for Christmas with you and Kat? No. Android X Cheers says, Phil, I saw the statue guy was a troll after all. He wanted to make you hope for a donation and then pull it from you. But the joke's on him, because this guy Emerald 7 has given you almost as much as this guy was promising. Now maybe he'll give you the full amount because good karma and you deserve it. Well, I know nothing about Emerald 7 and I'm certainly asking for nothing, all right? I'm grateful for any contribution that I get, all right? And I'm very happy that obviously this person, whoever they are, is being very generous to myself and the viewers, right? Gifting the subs. It not only benefits me, it benefits the viewers as well. Yeah, it's messed up that people have been screwing with me behind the scenes for the past 2 weeks to the point where I'm done with it. Like I actually announced a couple nights ago, I'm done with it. I'm not going to entertain anything. If any of you guys actually want to help with my situation, you want to see me continue to be a content creator, you want to see me keep my house in 2019 and not have to sell it, then, you know, your contributions, please make them through the proper channels. And what I mean by that is, it needs to be either through cheering, subbing, or tipping on streams, or it needs to be through Patreon or Teespring. That's it. Those are the only methods that I'm accepting contributions, period. I'm not going to entertain anything else because there's no point in entertaining anything else, because there's no way that I could take it seriously, okay? So if you are seriously considering contributing, it has to be through one of the official channels. Please consider it, and, you know, it helps me out, and I hope I can keep my house next year. That would be really nice. Okay.
That douche kid. Cheered, he says, I'm interested in possibly buying one of your Dark Side football jerseys. Well, that's too bad because they're not for sale. They're my football jerseys that I'll be wearing from time to time in my videos. They're not for sale.
And, that douche kid, please stop doing the schedule command, which I just said 3 times not to do. You're doing it again, even though you already know that, that the schedule command is outdated.
La 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 la. La la la. Unreal. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.